Hey, you guys, it's Mark, and record store day is done. I'm home safe and sound. And I know the question that is most on your mind, and the answer is yes, that is an oversized framed poster of Chicago behind me. They're great. Now that Hall & Oates is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, there's so many others that should be in there. Devo and Kraftwerk and Deep Purple and Judas Priest and B-52s and Joy Division, Dick Dale, and Chicago. But anyways, I figured I'd run through real quick. You saw the video, you saw the pictures of my record store day ventures, so I figured I'd give a quick wrap up of some of the stuff that I bought during record store day in my 5-store visit. So let's roll on. Let's see what we got here. I picked up the this Off 7-inch. One of my favorite bands in recent years. I think they're the best punk band since the 80s. This is a really cool 7-inch that they put out. Just a couple songs that are only available on this 7-inch. So there we go. If you don't have anything by Off, go out and buy all 3 records. Always nice to see any old school stuff with the specials. Really cool 7-inch with Rat Race and Sock It To 'Em JB. So really cool, real nice little cardboard 7-inch case here. Really nice kind of cut on it too. So really thick too, really nice. Anything with the specials, it's always a go. In one of the weird pickups of the day, maybe the weirdest. It was one of those just look at it and you're like, oh, I gotta hear this thing. I don't know if this is the right way to introduce it, but this 7-inch here from Ron Jeremy. Yes, adult film star Ron Jeremy. This is a 7-inch track where Ron plays piano and harmonica, understanding and appreciating classical music. It's produced by Shooter Jennings too. And when I saw it, I just thought, I gotta hear what this is all about. So, might be one of those buyer remorse ones here with this one, but we'll see. This is really cool. I like Garbage. I like Brody from the Distillers and Spinneret. Garbage with Brody. Doing a couple tunes on here, so I don't know anything about it. Haven't heard any of it, but I like both of them. And I got a feeling that maybe Brody's got them rocking out on this, so I'm interested to hear what this is all about. It's a great 10-inch right here. Anything with Joy Division I'm on board for. So an Ideal for Living is a 12-inch they put out with 4 songs on it, and a lot of Joy Division stuff you can get out there, and a lot of it's available. But anything with with the Joy Division stamp and official, I'll pick up and I'll add to the collection because I'm a huge fan. What else we got here? Yeah, whatever. That was okay. This is one of the things I went in looking for, the Pogues live with Joe Strummer back in 1991, I believe, in London. Wasn't really familiar with this, but like the Pogues, love Joe Strummer, love the Clash, and I just got to think that this is going to be great. I know some people that have owned this like in bootleg form, but this is it done up real nice on double vinyl. So limited edition red vinyl. So there we go. It's got to be real interesting. I think that's probably a good combination of the Pogues and Joe Strummer. Chris Brown from Bull Moose talked about this in his video before Record Store Day, and if I didn't hear him talk about it, I probably wouldn't have got it, but he piqued my interest. The Space Project. Source material, I'll read from the back here. The source material for these tracks was originally recorded by the Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 space probes. So basically they had these, ships, this space project, collecting sounds, vibrations, noises, or whatever from outer space, and they got these artists to incorporate that and use that influence and to make songs. I think that might be one of the coolest things I've ever heard of in my life, to say, hey, listen, we have some sounds or recordings from outer space, incorporate that into a song. Who wouldn't want to be a part of that? It makes me almost want to start a band or electronic project and do that. So I'm interested to hear what this is. Not really a record store item, but I found a copy of the Brooklyn Bridge record for 97 cents. My good buddy Tommy at WBLM, I was talking with him about this band last week. And kind of they're in the vein of Chicago, a lot of big horns. Didn't really have huge success, but they had a great tune called "What's the Worst That Could Happen," and so I picked this up from my buddy Tommy from WBLM. Not really a record store day thing, but I picked it up in my journey. One other thing I was really looking forward to getting my mitts on was John Spencer Blues Explosion's 12-inch version of She's On It by the Beastie Boys. I got to see them a year or so ago when they came to Portland and played at the Asylum, and they did She's On It, this Beastie Boys classic, and I was like, hey, hell yes. It was so great because the tune is already great, and their version was awesome. So they put it on this 12-inch, which kind of mimics the whole kind of Def Jam artwork and everything. So pretty psyched about that. One more piece of vinyl, Fishbone, self-titled, full album on vinyl, classic. Fishbone is just always great. Two other non-music pieces. The RPM toy for this year's Record Store Day was Nick Cave. Had to have this. I mean, just who wouldn't want a Nick Cave cartoon toy? What a cool item. My last thing I'll show you guys, like I said, I'm not going to show you everything, but this is pretty much one of the only other things. But and one of my big purchases was this book that came out called Dust and Grooves. It's a adventures in record collecting, and basically they get together with all these different people who talk about records, talk about record collecting, and showcase their collection and stuff. And I feel like that's me. And what a great day to put out a book like this, Record Store Day. So I had to get this. This is one of my bigger purchases for the day, but I felt like I needed to own this, and I'm really interested in going through it. It's a mother trucker of a book. Look at that. That is a big baby, so I'm looking forward to that. What can I say? That's it. I just wanted to give you guys a quick peek at all the stuff that you've been seeing in the videos and the pictures leading up to my wrap up on Record Store Day. It was a great day. Another day where you don't know what's going to happen with Record Store Day. You find music that you didn't know was available, cool re-releases that didn't hear about. So it's the surprises that are great. It's talking to people about music and record collectors, music collectors. That is a great thing, and it's a thing that happens once a year to most people. But I'll be back in a record store probably. Well, not this week because that just busted me out big time money wise. But I'll be back in stores in a couple weeks, and I suggest you not wait till next April for you getting into a record store. So get back in there soon. I also had a blast. I was over at Newbury Comics. I was asked to DJ over there, so I was able to spin some music. So it was cool to be a customer, talk with people, be a part of Record Store Day as a participant, but also get involved in getting to bring it back to the music, playing music for people. So to be able to spin records for 90 minutes, that was a real treat. So I had fun there over at Newbury Comics with good friend Spencer. Played some records too, my good friend Alias. Shout out to Old School, B. Whitney. That's it. Enjoy and keep buying music. Keep going to your record stores. It's a very important thing, and you get a lot more out of it than you realize. If you love music, being around people that love music is an important thing, because you find out a lot more about music and new stuff that you might not have known. And that's it. Record Store Day through 2014. That's it. I'm